Hello, Drew, over at Mountain Woodworks. I am Win with Ringin SEO and Digital Marketing. And first of all, thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to make this short custom video that Tony promised with tips and tricks on how you can increase your online presence all on your own, and in return bring in better paying customers for the services you prefer the most, and they are ready and able to purchase those services. So I took a look at your Facebook page. I loved your work. I know that you do a lot more than just fireplaces. But I went ahead and picked out fireplaces because I know that they're big and it's a reasonable term to be able to search for. Now, before we get started, let's talk about how 8.5 billion people a day on average are searching on Google. Now, a lot of these people are your potential customers searching for your exact same services in your exact same area. So I'm really surprised that you don't have a website. You're missing out on a lot of business, and so I'm going to share with you some of the tricks of my trade today, and show you why you might want to consider doing a website, and some ways that you can get found on Google when you do. So, as you can see, this is Fireplaces Atlanta. Their business is a little bit different than yours. They specialize more in custom designs with stucco and things of that nature. But this will work to show you the things that I'm talking about. First of all, to Google, content is king. We recommend having around 1,500 words of content on your home page, and then any service pages, location pages that you want to be found on Google for. Now, within these pages, you want to have buyer intent, location specific keywords. So, Fireplaces Atlanta, Atlanta Woodworking, I'm not sure. I'd have to do a little bit more research. You might have a little bit better idea of the services that you do that people really are looking for. And so those are the services and locations that you want to use. Now, not only do you want to have the keywords within the content, but also the way that you save all your images. You want to have them saved with those buyer intent location keywords we're talking about. And that's a great way to have extra keywords in there without making your website look stuffed with them. So let's go ahead and go look at some numbers, Drew. And you're probably a numbers guy since you have a business. I know that I am. So I'm going to show you another website after this and show you some more of their numbers also. So the Fireplaces Atlanta, I put it into Ahrefs, and that is a program that I use. It is a little pricey, but it does tell me a lot about the back end of websites. So let's talk about some of the most important things on this page. And the first one is going to be the UR, and that represents this page's trust with Google. And then we also have the DR, which represents their power with Google. Now, the way you do this is by getting backlinks. And all a backlink is a link on someone else's trusted website that points from their website to yours and transfers power and trust from them to you also. So as you can see, they have 483 backlinks from 106 different websites. Now, if these were better backlinks, these numbers would be higher and much closer together. And we call that the golden ratio in my business. Now, from these backlinks, they are getting about 127 people going to their website every month. So that's pretty good. But let's go ahead and go look at this website. Now, this website's a little bit more modern. They have fireplaces, but it's more outside fireplaces. So I know that's not your exact niche. But I did want to show you some of their numbers. Now, as you can see, they do not have as many backlinks, but look at this. Their golden ratio is perfect. They have exactly the right amount of trust and power. And because of this, even though they don't have as many backlinks and their numbers aren't as high as the other website, they're getting a lot more traffic. So let's say that 823 people every month were coming to your website. Now, Drew, I'm not trying to tell you that all of these people are going to be purchasing your services. But let's say out of these people that are coming to your website, let's say 700 of them decided to call you. And out of these 700 people, let's say that 300 people booked your services every month, and you didn't have to do anything but pick up the phone. What would that look like for your business? Would you have your services booked out months in advance? Would you be able to choose the people who you really wanted to work with? I think that's huge. So let's go ahead and go look at the last thing that I want to talk to you about, and that is the Google My Business listing. I did not put this in yet. I apologize. So let's go ahead and put that in. Let's go ahead and put in the Fireplaces Atlanta. And the reason this is important is because this is the very first thing that people see when they put in Fireplaces Atlanta. And the way that we get to the top of the Google My Business listing is, first of all, through citations. And all a citation is, Drew, is your name, address, and phone number across different websites across the web. Now, that can be anything from Facebook and Instagram, Twitter, any of the social medias, Better Business Bureau, or any of the literally thousands and thousands of directories across the web. Now, you do want to make sure that these are relevant to your business, where there's going to be a fireplace directory, home and garden, you could do real estate, you could probably get away with painting. I mean, there's just anything that's even remotely close to your business would be great. You do want to make sure that they're not spammy and they look like good websites, though, because we normally go in and we do the research and find the very best ones. You do want to make sure that your name, address, and phone number is correct and the same as it is on your Google My Business listing. Now, the next thing we're going to talk about is the images. Anytime you do a job, go ahead and take a few pictures. Do before and afters are great. You really want to make sure that you go ahead and save these images just like you did on the website with a location-specific buyer intent keywords, and then also go ahead and geotag the images. And this is going to do several things for you. Sorry about the chair. It's going to do several things for you. First of all, it really shows Google that you do a great job. It shows Google that you're actually doing the services in the area you say you're doing it. And it also shows that you really care about the work you do and your customers, which is huge to them. The next thing we're going to talk about are reviews. Of course, you want to get as many 5-star reviews as you possibly can. Now, if you do happen to get a not so great review, which is anything less than a 5, ideally you want to respond to that within a day. And that's going to show Google that, again, you really care about your business, you really care about the work you do and your clients. And lastly, we're going to talk about your business description. Now, they're missing out on a really big thing with them not having a business description on this one. You have 750 words to be able to use, and you can go to free websites like wordcounter.com to be able to utilize all 750 words. And you really want to list out all your different services, and most importantly, what sets you apart from your local competition. So, Drew, I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. I hope that you have found it informative. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. And I really hope that you have a wonderful day. Take care. We look forward to talking with you again. Bye-bye.